Judy, to be very honest with you, I don't know, but I saw this coming yesterday, even before the game. When I listened to post-match press conferences from Otto Addo after Austria defeat, I was telling myself and I was asking myself, say, what did we do wrong? Where did we go wrong? What happened? How did we arrive at the situation that we find ourselves in? I've read a lot. I've heard a lot on the internet. People are saying we played so well against Germany. It wasn't a game, I know, saying Lucy. So why sacking Otto Addo after and draw game? Let me be emphatic and state on record. I was privy to certain information before the game. And yesterday, anybody who watched us on Fache TV, I made a statement, say, I don't know, but I've lost everything for Otto Addo. Anybody who knows me for long and knows my stand on Otto Addo has always been one thing. I think that now Ghana for criticize him so much, even when there results. So I've always rooted for Otto Addo. So for me to come and say I've taken everything that I have for Otto Addo, I am a Ghanaian. I'm only supporting the Blackstars, but Otto Addo, I'm done with him. To tell you something, I had a message in the morning saying, say after the German game, no matter the results, we could even beat Germany 5-0. They will still sack Otto Addo.
That's abuse.
Yes, but I am not those type of journalists, breaking news exclusive. I am not those type. So there are so many things I hear I don't talk about. I want it to happen before I say it. It's for personal reason. There are some I will not want to talk about. So when I got the news in the morning, I asked the person, why? And let me see this. After the Austria game, and as sports minister, if we come here now or Germany for the German game else Stuttgart, the decision was taken even before sports minister got to the Accra International Airport. No, that I don't quite bury that issue, but I'm saying that the sports minister and the FA decided on Otto Addo's feet before he left Ghana and joining team of Stuttgart. Now, the bomb match in every year, even before the game, Otto Addo press conference when he told Ghanaians said on this style of play, he plays the game as and when ever. And number of also beat me here. Now, you so aduane, odi fufu, or the atrenom nkwan, or yes. It confirms everything. There are top hierarchy members in the Football Association who were pissed when Otto Addo told the journalist, the entire world journalists, on this system, on any identity. It felt like they've backed him for so long. From the ministry wanted him off, but the FA always root for Otto Addo. If we have 70-something days to the Mondial, now you coach any identity, then it's serious. Now, internally, people believe that we have what it takes to do so well. Players-wise, you're not too bad. That is what they believe. But they need system, somebody who will give them system to accommodate the individual qualities everybody brings on board so that we'll be able to excel. So if we have a coach who says he has no system, he has no style of play, then it confirms the reason we are not doing so well. Again, Otto Addo prepared for the Germany game without preparing for Austria. Uhuni said Germany in a big match. And yes, we talk about, but if he's able to make statement against Germany, Ghana for very respected, so only Germany a tear in 2-2. Austria for the obetimi manage anya ni way. Unfortunately, ultimately Germany both 2-2, but Austria disgracing. Now, the decision makers are saying, if your coach is somebody who is with this weak mentality, if we take him to the World Cup, in our group, as it stands now, England and the big boys, Croatia are finals and then semi-final recently, but Croatia team is saying, from exactly your coach in thinking the coach will go and be thinking about England without thinking of Croatia and Panama. England, the third game. If we lose Panama and lose against Croatia before we get to England, we need a coach who will sit down and have clear plan for the 3 games. Let's win Panama, win Croatia. By the time we get to England, they are qualified at that. Damn the results. We are going to tournament. Even third best placed teams will qualify. Beat Panama, even draw against Croatia. Before we get to the England match, their chances of qualifying was so. Exactly. So why do we have coach who is so myopic in the thinking and in the end? So the best thing they could do, and so some from reliable information from Otto Addo's quarters, he was disgusted when he heard the news say Apamno. He least expected. He least expected Yabepamno because game now ordinary against Germany, and he thinks that it's an upgrade. But when he force it, halas, maybe Ginano, the best thing needs to be done. For me, I am happy, but at the same time, I am worried. I'm worried, I say, it was always going to happen this way. We knew Otto Addo wasn't good enough. Why do we have to wait until 72 days to the Mondial? Why? He has always proven not to be a good coach. Chance Bia also Otto Addo in Bia, and he's gotten it. But he's not been able to deliver. So why do we have to wait until 72 days? Now, we have Wales, we have Mexico. These are the only 2 friendlies that you walk away your name for the team to prepare before the World Cup. Is it enough for the new coach to adjust and adapt into the system? That's the question. So that's my fear. That can only happen if we bring an experienced man, someone who knows Najuma Oye, with a touch of the Ghanaian football identity. The reason there is a mention of Kwesi Appiah in the discussion, the authorities felt that maybe Gina here, if we are going to sack or we are going to appoint a coach after sacking Otto Addo, need to confirm someone who has virtually no clue of your national team now. Data are free and other 1 month. Ebe profiling of the players. So 1 month will be profiling. There's a Ghanaian player, A player, B playing in the Premier League, Championship, the Scottish League, the Bundesliga, the La Liga, everywhere, the Ghana League. So that 1 month, extensive data analysis. In doing that, he still need players who will fit into the system. And then again, does that person knows the Ghana football identity? Any things are so when you ample time, he has fair idea of some of the players already. Into the 1 month and on find identification and those data analysis because he has fair idea of Mohamed Kudus, he has fair idea of Jordan Ayus, he has fair idea of Antoine Somenyo, any few of him players, Inaki Williams. If that is coming into the discussion there, when we cross or we look around, who is that person or what's adding? The first name is Kwesi Appiah. That is the reason Kwesi Appiah is leading the discussion. As it stands now, I am reliably informed. Say the FA, the ministry will not hire a true and true foreigner. That's why I've given you the clue already. They say they want someone with an idea of a Blackstars. Have Renard an idea of African football, Ghana football to also to a certain stage. But he's been out from the Ghana ball for a couple of times. How well and with him players, the current crop of players are your war. I've heard people mention Tom Stanford, write it off. Mali for coaching, the Blackstars, Ghana, they will not appoint Tom Stanford. Yeah. Yeah.
Any second game of your cool neutral grounds.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows.
players.
And let me also say this. If Kwesi Appiah is going to come in, Kwesi is not coming as a substantive coach. He's just coming for 1 month period. When I say 1 month period, from first 17th or 18th that the Mondial starts to 19th of July. That's Nejuma. He will be appointed from a ECOPIM that time. But the Juma Nankaso will be a 1 month frame. So in total, it's going to be maybe a 3 month appointment or 4 months appointment just to steer the affairs of the World Cup. After the World Cup, when World Cup the goes records, they'll be looking for a substantive coach. If he's able to prove a point at the World Cup, now so be it. That is the discussion around Kwesi Appiah. As to say, or no certain the camp on the Bejiatum, say obey interim, and as I'm the mammy there, won't find mammy on permanent. It's also another discussion. I posted something on my socials. Kwesi Appiah is not in the country. The flight was booked yesterday. As it stands now, Kwesi is flying. About to touch down 2 p.m. Ghana time, Accra International Airport. When he touches down, straightforward, there has been provisions to wait for him at the airport. On Pekini Street, he's meeting the president of the land. At 3 p.m., there's going to be a meeting with the president of the land and Kwesi Appiah. I have little information regarding the FA president and the sports minister. Said Omotimia fly from Germany and Anadu after the game, no, and now Omuntimen fly. But what I know is that in the said meeting, there will be representatives from the ministry and then the FA at the presidency to discuss with Kwesi Appiah. If everything goes smoothly, ABR and Umri and hopefully Ochinanopa will get the announcement. Say Kwesi has been appointed on the interim base or whatever. So we just have to wait for the confirmation. There are other coaches also pushing in, lobbying through in Kofua Omunim say on grounds or me to push on application or money form. So it's not only Kwesi Appiah. That's the stance now. On one neighbor, then come on a drew maybe a Obishia president, but there are other candidates who are also pushing along the line. If there is a twist, we will definitely update our listeners and viewers. We are still on grounds, listening, monitoring, and then seeing things around. Whatever that drops, we'll still keep them updated.